Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. Today, an interconference battle with contrasting styles set to clash. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes against the Oregon Ducks. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Nice?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. Return, not much there. Take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And this crowd coming to life. A stop with the offense pinned back. He's looking to scramble. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He's going to take off. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
Powers through. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He fires it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The shotgun running play call. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Got an opening here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kent State.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back to pass. It's Moore. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. This home crowd is in a frenzy. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's King. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Second down play coming up. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking into the clear. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
What a good decision by this quarterback. He sees that there's nowhere to go with the football, and he doesn't force the issue. Too many times I see guys trying to force the ball down the field into tight coverage, but here he uses his legs. And once he's on the outside, you can see the athleticism, and he's able to create a first down for his offense.
And he'll keep it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Looking to pass here on second down. A quick throw to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. As a design quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion, and they do it for a 2nd time. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down.
Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I knew that he was fast, but man, when you see this guy in person, he is lightning fast. And this defense, they know that they're trying to spy the quarterback, but my question is, what spy is going to be able to track this guy down? His speed is just such an advantage.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Close to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Golden Flashes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Catch made down inside the 20. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, I love that they're attacking down the field. This quarterback seems to be unconscious right now, and he's throwing the ball so well. Why not take a shot? And now the offense is set up with a great red zone possession. Now, those deep shots aren't going to be there. Probably time to start running the football a little bit to try to get this in the end zone.
And that one is incomplete in the end zone. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. This offense cannot be stopped. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I feel like this quarterback has seen the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
come to the line for second down and very short now. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Oregon. A deep shot for the score.
Chris, this quarterback is seeing the field so well. He's got an open wide receiver, and he goes there immediately. Beautiful job and a great throw for a touchdown. This offense is hitting on all cylinders right now.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Kent State.
This is exactly what makes this guy so special. You see the speed. He's such a threat once he breaks contain. He's on the scramble. The defense has to respect that. And yet he keeps his eyes down the field, and he's able to get a big completion for a touchdown. This is a great player, and he puts the defense in conflict, and he does it here for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Open field ahead. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air. It's Moore. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half. The Golden Flashes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Now here, who's in the clear? Past the 10. Touchdown, Ducks, to put them on top now.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, thrown perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Escapes the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Calls his own number again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build into success in this part of the game. Use that quarterback and his legs, the threat.
He's got a crease. Will not be brought down. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? With the catch, it's Moore. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first.
Timeout, Kent State.
Second down after that previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Oh, boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, you just have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They were clearly focused right there. Great job in preparation. They knew what was coming, and they were able to get off the field. This group is fast, they're physical, but more than that, they're prepared, and they showed it on that last snap.
Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's a big play by the defense, because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage. Good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's King. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it rip. The ball is picked off. He could go.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position.